Hello friends, it's your good buddy Stub. Welcome to day 18 of the Cork Envy 20 Wine Days of February for 2020. Well, we have a great big topic today, and that great big topic is Texas wine. Yes. So for those of you who do not know, you should. Texas is actually my ancestral home, and I'm happy to have been able to discover some of the Texas winemaking traditions in the last several years between visiting and attending conferences there as well. So Texas is actually one of the states with the oldest winemaking traditions, dating back to the 1650s when Franciscan monks planted grapevines in West Texas. And this was long before California and Virginia ever tried to cultivate grapes, as far as we know. Texas is the 5th largest wine producing state in the country, with over 500 wineries and 8 AVAs. And those AVAs are the Mesilla Valley, Bell Mountain, Fredericksburg in Texas Hill Country, Texas Hill Country, the Escondido Valley, Texas High Plains, Texas Davis Mountains, and Texoma. There we go, got through all of them. Texas cultivates over 53 grape varieties at present, with Cabernet Sauvignon and Tempranillo being the two biggest and the most planted. There's also Merlot, Mourvèdre, Sangiovese, Malbec, and Viognier. And Texas does well, depending on the AVA in the region, especially that southern part of Texas with some of the Mediterranean varieties of wine grapes. And speaking of, we have two of those today. One I've mentioned is Viognier. So our first wine today is the 2015 Wedding Oak Winery High Valley Viognier. So you see that nice golden color there in the glass of this one here. So Viognier is a native grape to France. It does well in Texas, also does well in Virginia, and there's more plantings coming up in California of this grape. So let's see. On the nose of this wine, I'm getting a little bit of a honey and a little bit of citrus. Let's give it a taste. Wow, I'm getting really some green apple and maybe a hint of peach notes on this wine. The citrus is there in the form of like lemon peel, a little bit of honey, just a slight bit of almond, but I'm not getting a lot of the nuttiness on this that you'll get sometimes out of a Viognier, but it's a nice little wine, decent acid to follow it up. Look, serve this with some grilled chicken, some light grilled vegetables, and some cheeses before an event or a party. All right, our next wine today is a red wine, and it's a variety I didn't mention that Texas grows, but they indeed do. This here is the 2012 Bending Branch Winery Tannat. Now, Tannat is also native to southwest France, grown in France and Spain, but does really well in the Texas climate, especially there in and around the hill country. So you see that dark color on there. On the nose, wow, jumping out. I'm getting a little, some smoky tones on that. I'm getting a little eucalyptus and some dark, like really dark fruit. Let's give this a taste. Wow. Okay. Tannins are there, but they're super subtle. So you get that little bit of pucker. Does well with the acid in this wine. As far as flavors, I'm getting black plum, a little bit of spice, maybe in the form of cinnamon. It's not like baking spice, it's just maybe just a hint of cinnamon, and that little smoky characteristic and slight mint from what I'm taking this, once again, eucalyptus really carries this wine well. Now, what do we pair with this wine? This is a Texas wine. It's a big dark red wine. It's not super, it's kind of a medium-bodied wine though, once you get it in your face there. But I would still pair this with meats. I mean, we're talking Texas. Let's go with grilled meats, some ribs, maybe nothing like super heavily sauced, but we don't do that in Texas anyway. All right, friends, thanks for joining me today. Really appreciate you watching, sharing, supporting, liking, doing all the things. If you have any questions, because we're doing very quick primers on most of these, especially when we're opening several wines, drop me a line, ask me a question. You can drop a line in the comments under the videos. You can send me private messages on any of the social medias, an email, whatever you want to do, please do it. Again, thanks for joining. Until tomorrow, be nice, be safe, and be happy. Cheers, friends.